morning, guys. I'm doing another vlog and we're gonna start off with just my morning routine, but I think I'm just gonna vlog the whole day. We're gonna start off with making the girls breakfast this morning. Okay, the girl is gonna have, I guess, like a disfigured sausage biscuit today. I had a biscuit for dinner last night because I have been sick. I'll go on a rant about that later. I've only been able to eat like bread and grits and stuff. And she ate some of my biscuit last night and really liked it. So we're gonna add some sausage for protein. She's probably honestly gonna just eat the biscuits, so. I already was sick all this past week, starting Tuesday of last week, but I could just kind of take Dayquil and move on about my day and be fine. Thursday, my husband fell sick, but he was like, could not get out of the bed sick. And I thought he was just being man sick, you know, like how they get, like they just get pitiful when they're sick. So I thought that's what it was. And then he got the same thing I did. But he just couldn't get out of bed and was super duper sick. And then Sunday morning rolls around and then I wake up, worst headache ever. It's in my eyes, just my face, my teeth hurt, my ears, my head. I had body aches, a little bit of a sore throat, nausea, and Advil and Tylenol were not doing anything. Advil was helping more than Tylenol, but like not really that much. So the fact that I was even taking that much medicine, or I let my husband take me to a doctor yesterday, genuinely, if you know me in my real life, you know that I'm sick. If I do any of those things, I don't love taking medicine. It kind of freaks me out. And I also don't love going to the doctor's office unless it's like absolutely necessary. But I could not get out of bed and could not sleep because my head hurt so bad. It was miserable. So that went on. We went to the doctor yesterday, which was Monday. I had to take off work. And I'm feeling a little bit better today, at least with the medicine in my system. I feel better. I can actually move my eyes around some. So I'm gonna start working from home again. And I need to get us caught up on laundry because we are very behind now. Oh yeah, and then on top of that, the girl has a double ear infection. We took her to our 8 months checkup, which I think I vlogged on TikTok last week. We took her to her 8 months appointment and yeah, she has a double ear infection. So whatever we have, she probably had first. We didn't even know she was sick. She didn't act sick. She usually doesn't when she's sick. And then we got it, and now double ear infection is kind of like what happens after she's been sick. So we're having to remember to give her medicine as well for that. I'm just having regular old Keurig coffee this morning in my little BrewMate to go cup because I slept in a little bit this morning. So I'm literally about to have to go run, wake the girl up. So I'm gonna have to be able to sip on this while getting her ready this morning and while I'm driving her to school. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in a to-go cup. And I'm making what I call gas station coffee, which is just with original coffee. I got the powder one because I couldn't find a decent size. They only have the big container of the Coffee Mates original that you can buy at Walmart. You can't buy the smaller size anymore. So I'm just gonna use powder. And this is what I call gas station coffee. Good morning. Medicine? Giving her medicine is not hard these days, plus I'm pretty sure Yeah, I'm pretty sure this tastes like bubble gum, so I wouldn't give any fuss taking it either, to be honest. Mm-hmm. She's just been talking up a storm these days. She's getting so big, it makes me like so sad how big she is. Yeah, you're big. All right, we're starting morning chores off, same as every day. Laundry, going in with the girls' clothes. It's Tuesday. I typically would already have this done on Monday. Like I said at the beginning of the call, I have been sick. I just pulled out our towels that are left over, getting those caught up from Sunday. So now I just gotta fold and put away all the towels and start our laundry. I've got a whole new pack of samples here from the Tyler Candle Company. This is the Entitled scent. It smells like the volcano candle that everyone was like obsessed with there for a little while. So if you like that and you want your clothes to smell like that, you can do the Entitled scent by Tyler Candle Company. I have a friend that their house always smells like the volcano candle. I don't know that they're actually using name brand volcano candle. I feel like it's like the ones you could buy from TJ Maxx and Home Goods, which I buy a lot of my candles from there too. But this smell makes me think of them. Just went and checked my work calendar. And I have about an hour to get everything done, which is plenty of time. I probably will get all this done in like 20, 30 minutes, if that. So, and I also went and took all the medicines I'm supposed to take. So now I'm gonna start unloading the dishwasher and getting this kitchen like put back into one piece as much as I can without overdoing it. The girls' clothes are done, so our darks are gonna go in now. I went ahead and pulled all of her Kite Baby stuff that I like to let air dry for the most part out. We'll lay that out in a little bit. And I have her stuff in the dryer, but I'll wait to start that. That way you guys aren't like around because you're sitting on the dryer. And I've gotten the dishwasher unloaded and loaded. So now I just need to put up all the dishes that are clean and get the countertops cleaned off. I do like this Entitled scent. I think this will be a good like spring summer scent. I still like Diva the best though. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I still like Diva the best. I like High Maintenance too, but I think I said in one of my other videos, I don't know if it was TikTok or YouTube, but that smells like Halloween to me. Like I can almost get a hint of cinnamon on the clothes once they are fully cleaned and dry. They smell kind of cinnamony, so I think I'm gonna hold that off for fall. And then Diva kind of gives me like more winter vibes, but I honestly feel like I may still use that one year round. And we'll see how I feel about this Entitled. And then I have Icon too, which kind of smells more like a boy scent, so maybe I'll end up liking that one. I don't know. We will see. Does anyone else have a dining room table that is too big for their family? So one side of the table turns into a catch-all, because we have this huge table that sits like at least 6 people, if not like 7 or 8, if we really want to be squished in, which is great because we do like host a lot of our family events here. But on a regular daily basis, we only have 30 people sitting at this table at a time. So like this whole side that we don't sit on is always the catch-all for everything. So it's on my list to get that cleared off today, but we will see. I'm not gonna like hold myself too high of a standard of getting stuff, little stuff like that done, because I'm still sick. And I'm just gonna focus mostly on laundry, because if I get too far off of laundry, we don't have clean clothes to wear, and that obviously is higher priority. Like the girl she has pajamas I can put on her, but we like using the Kite Baby pajamas, and she is pretty much all of her short sets. It's summer in Alabama, so she needs to be able to wear shorts to bed at night so she doesn't overheat. So anyway, long story short, that's my priority right now. That, and then I also need to get caught up on work, obviously. That's top priority as well. And then just throughout the rest of this week, as long as I'm feeling up to it, I'll work on getting the house back into shape. But my poor husband, he definitely had to take the reins these last 2 days. And honestly, I think it's karma, because he was out Thursday and I was like, look, I'm sorry that you're sick. I've also been sick all week. And I don't get to just like lay around and mosey and all this, thinking he was being like man sick. You know what I mean? God laughed right in my face and was like, you're not grateful that I did not make you as sick as him. There you go. And I literally, when I tell y'all I could not get out of the bed, I think I've already said in the beginning of this video, I could not get out of the bed. That was the worst I've been sick in a very long time. I've never experienced a headache like that in my entire life. Saved 2 of the leftover containers of laundry detergent. I thought it would be cute for the girl to play with. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these like labels to put on, because she'll probably just take them off and chew on them, to be honest, and like ruin them anyway. I'm gonna hold them because I haven't 100% decided. But I just cleaned those out too, and I think there'll be so much. She loves helping me do laundry, so I think it would be so fun for her to have like little laundry detergent containers to play with. Because honestly, it doesn't matter if you buy toys for them, they're gonna just play with random stuff anyway, so. Really wanna try to cook dinner tonight as well. I'm gonna make lasagna soup, and I think I'm gonna film it for TikTok. I don't know, we'll see how this video goes. Maybe I'll put it in this video. But yeah, I really want to try to cook dinner, because I know my family is sick of eating whatever leftovers we have in the fridge. I'm on my last pack of these like disinfectant wipes that I've just honestly been using to get rid of them. I bought a whole pack at Sam's. And then I saw a couple of videos about how these are they're really bad for you. And I'm a bit of a scrunchy mom. So I'm using these up because I do not believe in wasting either, unless you have like a really good reason, and I just don't feel right throwing them away. Like that feels so wasteful. So I'm just using these, and then I'll use my spray bottle of Pine Sol cleaner, which I know is probably not any more better for us. I eventually want to try to make my own Pine Sol, because we live next to like every tree that's around us is pretty much a pine tree. So that is very doable, but I once again bought that in bulk at Sam's, so we have to use it. I made a huge mistake. I got us some chai tea, which my husband doesn't like tea, so he's not drinking it. Really, I got it for me. We had just been sick, and this was before I felt very, very sick the past 2 days. I was like, you know what, just a warm tea, like spiced tea, sounds so good. I don't want to have like coffee and I want something warm in the middle of the day just to kind of like warm my throat up because my throat was hurting. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Worst mistake ever because it tastes amazing, but it tastes like Christmas in a cup, and now I'm even more ready for fall and Christmas than ever. The other day, I was so ready for fall that I cooked my family a pot roast, which I make pot roast year round. It's like one of my favorite meals. One, because it's easy, because it's hot pot. But two, it's so comforting and it's good for you. With all the vegetables and the meat and all that. Anyway, I made a pot roast for some comfort food with rice. I don't always put rice with it, but it was a good filler. And I put Lord of the Rings on because I felt like that was the closest I could get to like fall vibe movie without actually putting like Gilmore Girls or Hocus Pocus on. And I have to put like those standards on myself because if I go ahead and put Gilmore Girls on, which I know is not like fall, it's fall to me. And then when fall comes here and I've already like watched it all summer, it won't actually feel like fall. You know, it kind of like takes away from it. Just like watching Christmas movies too early, it takes away from it. And then when Christmas comes, it's like it doesn't even really feel like Christmas because I've already like indulged. So we have to be very careful and teeter the line. So we put on Lord of the Rings. So I'll probably still just keep doing that in the house, like putting Lord of the Rings on and The Hobbit and Star Wars. The kitchen is back to one piece. I need to go get a hair clip and pull this hair off of me because I have a bunch of product in my hair. And I have one more Amazon package coming in, and then I really want to show you guys some of the stuff I bought over Prime Day. Some of it wasn't on a Prime deal, but I think most of it was. But either way, I want to do a little haul for that. So I'm going to log into work again. I already logged in once, but my computer needed to do an update. So it was updating while I was getting all my morning chores done. But yeah, I'm going to log in and start getting caught up from being out yesterday. Okay, our light colored load is going in. I also threw in my delicates, like my linens or cotton stuff that I like to typically wash on delicate, but most importantly air dry. That way they don't get all like mixed up and then I accidentally throw them in the dryer. But I need to knock laundry out today, so I'll just pay close attention when I'm pulling this stuff out to the dryer. I was gonna throw in our kitchen rug and our bathroom rugs. I usually wash our bathroom rugs on Sunday. It's just like a good refresh, but I wash towels tomorrow. So I'll just get caught up on that tomorrow and just kind of fall back into a routine of that. So we're almost done and caught up with laundry. I'm just laying out everything that needs to air dry. Does anybody else, like their kitchen table just becomes the air drying area for everything? I really want to get like either a air drying table that folds out or put like a little wire or shower curtain up into our laundry room. But I think if we do a shower curtain in the laundry room, I can only hang up shirts and like shorts, like pants and dresses. I won't be able to air dry. In a perfect world, I'd have like an outdoor drying line, I guess you call it, up, but I think that's more for a project when we have a little bit more acreage, which is the goal eventually. So right now, this is what we're doing. The dogs want to go outside, so come here. Come here, Nix. Sits. We gotta put your collar on. You sits. Sit. We have to put collars on them because they will just sit and bark and bark and bark at the neighbors. And yeah, we don't want that to be going on. Plus, Shadow will run up and down one of our fence lines and bark at the neighbor's dog and like the whole grass. Like it'll be just dirt and completely bald over there on that side of the fence. So we don't shock them. We just use the beeping noise and the vibrate. Nix, you just have to go out there and yell at her and wag your finger at her, and she's so submissive. She only if she feels like we're in danger would she like do something. Both of them, I mean, give them a reason to bite you and they will. But other than that, they're really good dogs. I mean, like our 18-month-old climbs all over them, pokes her eyes out, pulls their ears and their hair, and they're so good and so patient with her. So I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, we're on with the pup dogs go, and I think I'm gonna make me something to eat and drink a Body Armor. I've only had coffee and water and medicine this morning, so I think I'm gonna eat a brunch, I guess you should say, because it's well past breakfast but not lunchtime yet, while I sit on this webinar for work and catch up on emails and all the things from being out yesterday. I don't know what I want to eat yet though. I think I'm just gonna do grits. Not from the South and you don't have grits where you are, I genuinely feel bad for you because I love grits. The girl loves her grits for breakfast. Also, anyone else who lives in the South, has it not been so, I can't find cheese grits anywhere. That reminds me, I need to set some ground beef out too so I can cook dinner tonight. But yeah, I can't find cheese grits anywhere unless I buy them in like a value bulk pack from Sam's. Like you can't just buy cheese grits anymore. Like they're sold out everywhere. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh my gosh, I just spilled water. I need to get this fridge. Yep, there goes Shadow. I need to get this fridge cleaned out. We have so much leftover food in there, which is such a blessing. I honestly can freeze all of it. Like we have leftover pot roast. I can freeze in my super cubes, and also pasta. I make enough pasta to always have some left over to freeze in super cubes as well, because that is such an easy lunch for the girl. Like if we don't have leftovers we can send with her, and nothing that like no tortillas for a quesadilla or something. Like it's so easy just to boil some noodles, pop some frozen pasta sauce out and de-thaw it, send it for lunch. Set this out. Back to work. Okay, so now I'm throwing in all of the girls' clothes that we've had air drying, pretty much all her Kite Baby pajamas and sleep sacks and all that kind of fun stuff. They're mostly dry, they're still like a little bit damp, but I like to throw them in the dryer just to get all the wrinkles out and then also to soften them back up. Most everything that I had air drying for me can also go in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there. Besides this one cardigan, I've been letting my cardigans, let me pull it really much, fully air dried on its own anyway, but like stuff that's made out of this material, I don't know what you would call it, but it peels super easily. I have one cardigan from Sam's that's made out of a similar material that it is peeling up so bad, but I love it so much. So I've stopped putting them in the dryer even to like fluff them up again, just because they just get all peeled and like start to look gross. This one's still in pretty good condition. This one's from H&M. So this one I'm gonna just go hang on a hanger up on my closet door to finish air drying the rest of the way. And I'm gonna put this stuff in for like an hour to air dry, get it dry the rest of the way, and get all the wrinkles out. And I've gotten caught up on now all the laundry, but most importantly, my full-time job that pays my bills. Gotten pretty much caught up on all the emails, at least up into an hour from now. So I'm not like more than 24 hours behind on emails. So that's good. I'm probably gonna continue. I had a little brunch during a webinar that I just did for work. So I'm not hungry. It's technically lunchtime, so I think I'm just going to use my lunch break to finish up the rest of getting through emails and the admin work I have, and then folding the laundry we just got through. Guys, I don't want to hear anything about my bedside table. By the way, I've been sick. I'm allowed to have a messy, medicine-filled bedside table. I'll get that cleaned up eventually. And I thought that my laundry room was closed for the day, but I think I need to throw in, typically on Tuesdays, I wash our blankets that are on the couch. And considering we've been sick and lounging on the couch, I probably should definitely go throw those in and wash them in hot water. So I thought I was done with laundry, but I'm not. But it's just one more load, so it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right, blankets and pillowcases are going in, and I'm going to wash them in hot water. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wish I washed our clothes in hot water since we've all been sick, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. I've seen this woman on TikTok lately talking about how she does not do her husband's laundry and like asking if other people do their husband's laundry. And I have no feeling towards it either way. I think if both, partners are husband and wife are, if you're not married, you definitely shouldn't be doing anybody's laundry, first of all. I will say I have a hard feeling on that, because why buy the cow when you get the milk for free, right? So anyway, if you equally are like working full time, I think delegate the tasks in your house, whatever is best for your situation. But I do wash my husband's laundry because we throw all of our clothes into the same basket. We don't have separate baskets, so it's all going in one place anyway. But I do not put his clothes away for him. Like, I will leave it on the bed. I'll fold it for you or for him, but I don't put it away. I used to put his clothes away, but he would not keep the closet or his drawers organized. So at some point I had just had it and was like, you know what? You're putting your clothes away, since I'm not going to put in all this energy to keep this organized for you like I do my clothes if you're not going to upkeep it. So you're just going to put them away. But I'll wash them and fold them. So that's what we do. Comment what you guys do. Clothes are folded. All towels are folded. I've got the blankets, pillowcases in the wash. I've got 15 minutes until my next phone call I have to get on, or meeting I have to get on. So I'm heating me up some home style Campbell's chicken noodle soup just to quickly eat before this next meeting, because I'm starting to get hungry again. And yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to film cooking dinner for this YouTube video or if I should film it for TikTok. I don't know. I officially started cooking dinner, and I decided that I'm going to save that recipe for TikTok. So if you want to watch me make and get my lasagna soup recipe, go to my TikTok. I believe my name is Delta with 2 L's F on TikTok, or it might just be Delta. But I'm going to give you guys a quick little Amazon haul of everything that's come in the mail recently. I've been so sick that I've not even been able to enjoy the packages that I bought for Amazon Prime Day. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys, which I don't think I bought these for Prime Day specifically, and I don't think they were on a sale, but I've talked about these a ton on YouTube and TikTok. I got a little set of the Tyler Candle Company's laundry detergents. I've kind of been all about trying to figure out which one of these scents is going to be my go-to scent for what time of the year. So this was a pack that has all their amber scents in it. So it has Entitled, which I'm using right now. It smells like the volcano candle. High Maintenance, which I know I like. Diva, which I know I like. And Icon, which kind of smells manly. So my husband will like that. He won't smell like a diva for once, literally. So yeah, loving those. I don't think those were on sale for Prime Day, but I was gonna get them regardless. This next set was also not on sale for Prime Day, but I ordered it anyway. This was at the recommendation of Lydia Elise Millen. She is one of my favorite YouTube creators, definitely my favorite British creator. If you don't follow her, definitely go check her out. She has the best style and I love everything about her whole lifestyle, all the things. So I've got to wash these so they look a little like they're wrinkly because they were folded up, but it's a matching set. I need to try it on to make sure it fits first, but matching set with blue and white striped shorts. You know, I've been living in these, and this strapless top, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know how I felt about it being strapless, but I'm gonna be wearing a cardigan with it probably anyway, and I thought it was just a good set to have for summertime. I'm trying to make sure my onions don't burn. All right, the next few I'm gonna have to open really quick. So, all right, these next couple of things, this looks like it literally leaked out of the package. Do I even have any product left? Sister called me up the other day and was like, sister, I recently tried these ColourRaw products and they're on sale for Prime Day and I really like them, and me and her have very similar hair. So I've been wanting to try the ColourRaw products anyway. So I ordered that, the Raise the Root. I've been trying to figure out how to get volume in my hair without having to do like crazy teasing and stuff, because my hair, I don't have thick hair. I would say my hair is actually kind of fine, but I have a lot of hair, so it hasn't been holding style or volume very well, especially since having a baby. So hopefully that works for that, and hopefully they'll get me a new bottle sent over because half of it is spilt out. Speaking of ColourRaw, I also ordered, this is the main product that she told me to get, the Dream Coat. So I'm excited to try that. Apparently it like makes your hair silky and not frizzy, which we all know I have an issue with frizz going on. That one didn't leak, so I don't know why this other package did. And then I also ordered the Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. I'm almost out of my Thayer's Milky Toner, which I love that one, but I like to switch things up, change things up. So I heard this is a really good dupe for the Rhode Milky Toner, so we're gonna be trying that. That is my Amazon haul. I'll show you guys what the soup looks like when I'm done, and then I'll end the vlog there before I go pick the girl up. We'll get these 4th of July decorations put away one of these days. All right, guys, soup is done, and this is what we are working with for our dinner: lasagna soup. And like I said earlier, follow me on TikTok if you want to see this recipe. If it gets enough views, I'll probably pin it at the top of my page. And with that, I'm going to end the vlog here, and I hope to see you guys back next week.